straight to the front of the Australian. This is a big story, isn't it? This ongoing and escalating tensions with the Chinese. ASIO bans Chinese agents is the headline. And a story here by Simon Benson and Ben Packham. 6 Chinese citizens believed to have engaged in espionage or foreign interference in Australia have either been denied re-entry into the country or have left after being questioned by intelligence agencies. 2 academics were offshore when the Australian government cancelled their visas, effectively preventing them from returning to the country, while 4 Chinese journalists left Australia after being spoken to by ASIO. The intelligence services actions targeting foreign interference comes amid heightened tension between Canberra and Beijing. Well, I've got to say, Caleb, that's an understatement. Tension between Australia right now and Beijing, probably at its most vociferous since 1989, Tiananmen Square.
You're right, there is serious tension, but of course China is trying to make out as though us telling Chinese journalists and academics who we suspect of espionage and so forth, us telling them to go back home or cancelling their visas or even questioning them is in the same league as China questioning Australian journalists. It's an entirely different proposition. Australian journalists who were working in China for the AFR and other organisations were not working for state media, and they did not come from a country where the state was dictating to them or has the ability to dictate to them how they do their job or what they should do while they are in that country. In fact, if the Australian government tried to tell any journalist from Australia who was in China, be it from the AFR, from the Daily Telegraph, from Channel 9, Sky News, any outlet, if the Australian government tried to tell a journalist what to do and that they should spy on China, they would tell them to go and get knotted so fast that you wouldn't believe it. But if China tells a Chinese journalist who's working for a state broadcasting outfit that they should keep an eye on Australia, that they should perform some kind of foreign interference, then of course they're going to do it. It is absolutely not the same thing for Australia to investigate Chinese journalists as it is for China to investigate Australian journalists. And to claim that they are in any way similar, or that their questioning of Australian journalists and making them feel unsafe in China is because we had the gall to do what we should do, which is protect our own interests and our own country, is rubbish. China can protest all it wants, but Australia has done nothing wrong, and it's very much China in the wrong in this position.